It happened in broad daylight, right in the center of Lincoln High's courtyard, where the entire school could see. The slap cracked across the air like a whip. Students froze, conversations died, and in a single heartbeat, everyone turned to look. The girl standing in the middle of the circle was Mia Thompson, a soft-spoken senior, known for her quiet nature and the kind of kindness most people overlooked. She wasn't loud. She wasn't popular. She simply minded her business, helped those who asked, and stayed out of the drama that seemed to poison every hallway. But somehow, even that made her a target. For as long as Mia could remember, Cassidy Hart and her group of friends treated her like a punchline. Cassidy was everything Mia wasn't: rich, loud, powerful in all the wrong ways. She ruled Lincoln High with a sharp tongue and a nastier heart. If she couldn't own you, she broke you. And Mia? She'd become the favorite punching bag. At first, it was little things. Mocking her thrift store clothes, sneering at her quiet answers in class, bumping into her, by accident, in the hall. Mia took it all. She didn't want trouble. She didn't want to be like them. But the bullies mistook her silence for weakness. And that led to the day everything changed. It started like any other Friday. The sun was shining, the lunch bell had just rung, and the courtyard filled with students ready for the weekend. Mia was crossing the yard, head down, clutching a book against her chest when she heard her name. Mia. She turned, only to see Cassidy stalking toward her with two girls trailing behind. Before Mia could say a word, Cassidy shoved her hard in front of the crowd. "What's wrong?" Too scared to talk back. Cassidy sneered. Mia's heart pounded. The crowd gathered. Whispers spread. I don't want any trouble," Mia said softly. Cassidy smirked, and slapped her. The sound echoed louder than the chatter. Mia's head jerked to the side. The world seemed to hold its breath. Cassidy stepped closer, her voice low and venomous. "Next time you even look at me the wrong way, it'll be worse." She turned to walk away. Her friends snickered. The crowd began to murmur again, some laughing, some too stunned to react. And then Mia straightened. Slowly, she lifted her head, turned to face Cassidy's back, and spoke, not loud, but clear. "No. Not this time." Cassidy froze. The crowd fell silent again. Cassidy turned, smirking. "What did you say?" Mia stepped forward, her voice steady. "I said, no." Cassidy scoffed, stepping toward her. "You want me to teach you a lesson again?" Mia met her gaze. "I think it's time you learned one." Cassidy moved first, a quick shove aimed at Mia's shoulder. But this time, Mia caught her wrist. Firm. Without hesitation. "What the?" Cassidy stammered. Before she could pull away, Mia twisted Cassidy's wrist gently but firmly, stepping aside and guiding Cassidy off balance. Cassidy stumbled forward, catching herself awkwardly. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Mia didn't stop there. She took a breath, her heart pounding, not with fear, but something else. Courage. Strength. All these years. "I thought staying silent was strength," Mia said, her voice carrying. "But real strength is knowing when to speak, when to stand." Cassidy lunged again, but this time two boys from the football team stepped between them. "That's enough, Cassidy," one of them said. "We've seen enough." Cassidy's face burned red. "You're taking her side?" The boy nodded. "Yeah. We're done watching you do this to people." A ripple of voices echoed. "I'm done too." "She's right." "Me too." One by one, students around the circle began stepping forward, kids who had once stayed silent. Kids who had been pushed around. Even kids who had once laughed at Mia now stood beside her. Cassidy looked around, eyes wide. For the first time, she was alone. A teacher rushed over, alerted by the commotion. The story unfolded fast. Dozens of witnesses, even videos taken on phones. Cassidy and her friends were escorted to the principal's office. Mia. She was asked if she wanted to press charges. She said no. "I don't want revenge," Mia told the principal. "I want this to stop. For good." That Monday, the school announced a zero-tolerance bullying policy. Cassidy faced suspension, her social power crumbled, and the students of Lincoln High began to look at each other a little differently. As for Mia, she didn't become the loudest voice in school. She didn't have to. But when she walked the halls, people nodded, smiled, and most importantly, stood beside her. Mia had shown them something no slap, no insult, no bully could ever break. The quiet power of standing up when it matters most. And for Cassidy Hart, slapping Mia in front of everyone wasn't just cruel. It was the biggest mistake she ever made. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Story Sphere. Have you ever seen someone stand up to a bully? Tell us in the comments, and stay tuned for more powerful stories that prove strength comes from within.